Yes, you. Yes, you. Yes, you people. Relic, absolutely don't quit your day job. What up, everybody? Thank you very much for joining me. Hey, look at that thing. It's a giant Caterpillar 745C. And you know what? It's got a lot of fuel on there. But before we get to that, this little tidbit over here means that I am Storm of Iron. This is more SnowRunner. A hostile puma is a New England road. Hostile puma coming out swinging for the fences offensively. It's all good. But here's the cool thing. Yesterday, we got an update. Although, that isn't the only cool thing. Glad to see that you can actually spell there, Puma. Although I know you can spell, you just can't read very well. No, it's not that you can't read very well. It's just that I throw words that are a little bit too much at you. You sunburnt yourself again, dude? Come on, man. What do we talk about the sunblock? You and your pasty self, just like my pasty self, with all of this really white flesh down here, sunblock. Sunblock. Almost 100%. Dude, you know, that's good news. I am very happy that your ear is back up and running again. Yeah, but you know what? I would certainly hope that Uncle Sam could spring for like some SPF 15 so he could have a nice bronze glow to him and not just as red as my shirt. Because the shirt is red for a particular reason today. So more on that later. Because we'll see where things go today. We'll see where things go. Good that your ear is up and running, because I didn't want to have to come over there and bore out your ear with a power drill. Because don't put it past me, I would. Drain all that fluid right out of there. Be all like drippy drippy. I went to high school with a dude who periodically had to wipe goo away from his ear. It was almost like a dollop of rubber cement was dripping out of his ear because there was an issue with his eardrum, or there was a hole in his eardrum, or there was something goofy going on. And it was really disgusting. It looked like he had ear boogers all the time, but it was like drippy ear boogers, not just like a regular ear booger. So there is that. Also of note, this game had a patch the other day, and we got a little bit of an update. So I will show you what is in this update, because I haven't even looked at it yet. And for this, we have to go to the truck store, and we have to go to... where is it? These guys right here. 2 new trucks added to the game. The Tatra 805 and the Tatra T813. So, 2 new trucks, which I have not even purchased. This one's $202,000. The other one is $39,400. 50-inch mud tires, 37-inch mud tires. You know what? Purchase and deploy. Truck store. The other one. Tatra. Purchase and deploy. And not the type of deploy that you're used to over there, big fella. Also, what is up with these wheels? Oh, okay. All right. Check this out. This is a hell of a drivetrain. So this is all torsion bar suspension in here, and it's rather, torsion bars are weird. Torsion being the twisting action. A lot of vehicles and trucks used torsion bar suspension because it actually allows for the use of independent suspension with, control arms and stuff. So the weight a torsion bar can hold is dependent upon like how much it twists, the thickness of the bar, stuff like that. So this thing has independent front and rear suspension, so that's kind of cool. It is a really goofy looking truck. And this driveline right here, it doesn't use a traditional drive shaft. That's all encased in that giant, like that torque tube. Well, it's independent suspension because it's got a control arm, but it uses a torsion bar. Chevy trucks actually started, the 1500 Chevy trucks in '87. The new style, the sleek, streamlined style of pickup truck actually swapped over from a solid front axle with leaf springs to an independent front suspension with torsion bars in '87, believe it or not. And that was like the first update of the modern pickup truck era for Chevrolet. So that's actually kind of cool that they have that. Although it is kind of weird that the wheels are like canted in like that. Yeah, it is an independent front and rear suspension using torsion bar suspension. Also, it appears that it has like an escape hatch on the roof. That's weird. So let's see what we can put in this thing. LAS 6TA240, a heavily redesigned engine variant with a few cut corners to sacrifice fuel efficiency and reliability for sheer, unadulterated power. We all like sheer, unadulterated power here, especially for our weird, funky-looking Tatra. So we'll get that little bad boy. Gearbox. Always with the off-road. Suspension, we only have one. And what do we have for tires? Because this is going to make kind of a difference. So they're only 37-inch tires. Okay. We can put the custom muds. Well, for this one, it's like an escape hatch on the roof. So I'm pretty sure they expect you to roll this thing over. Let's see. I'm going to put the mud tires on there now, but that may change in the future because we are on icy stuff. Winch. Nope, wait. This one. Wrong one. Differential lock, unlocked. We want the engageable differential. Snorkel. Okay, that's a funky little snorkel. Twin tall flat cap. Okay then. And what do we got for frame add-ons? So we got a tiny little bed, a maintenance, maintainer frame add-on that says service. Okay, this makes it look like a little ice cream truck. This isn't Call of Duty. There are no gun hatches in this game. It's simply a manhole cover on the roof of the truck for when you go ass over tea kettle. So there's that. Roof rack. Okay, so... Alright. So the roof hatch becomes unusable once you once you put the roof... So if you were to run around off-road with that roof hatch right there, and then you were to dump this thing on its side with the doors jammed shut, and your only way out was through that roof hatch, you're screwed because you can't open the roof hatch because you decided to add some vehicle spare parts to the roof of this thing. 80 fuel, 200 repair points. That's actually kind of good. That doesn't do anything for our stats, so let's throw that on there just for the hell of it. That is a 900-liter fuel tank, which also does nothing to our truck stats, so why don't we just throw one of them on there? No, you know what? Actually, nah. Yeah, you know what? We'll figure it out at some point. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so... Dark slant sun visor or angled with beacons. Let's go fancy. Rooftop. Double tall beacons, which make it look like it's got two Martian antenna. Or roof fog lights. So if we do just the fog lights, we can't run with the roof supplies, which have fog lights. So what do you got for bumpers? So reinforced bumper. And hunter bumper. Okay, that adds a whole cage over it. Smiley Gidget, it is so good to see you. How are you? You know what? We're gonna throw on this this nifty little caged front bumper assembly. Miscellaneous. What do we have from external horns? That's all we have? Oh, there they are. Okay. And what do we want for paint schemes? Ooh, that makes it all red. Worried about your motorcycle engine last night. During the parade, it started feeling like it had a bonfire between your legs near the end. Oil temperature was almost 160 degrees. Yeah, that's the only thing about, like, low-speed parades and stuff like that. Ooh, that's an obnoxious color right there. That's a cool color. You know what? We'll go with the red. You're still in bed? That is a great place to be. That is a fantastic place to be. You know what? The only thing I just noticed, the front wheels are actually bottomed out in the fender wells. You are correct. That is exactly what it is. Red for Ratch. Ratch red. Oh, oops. We actually wanted to make it that color, not just skip over it. Although, the orange isn't bad, the blue's kind of weird, the green is... The green actually fits it. That color's disgusting, but it does fit it. We'll go with this one. We'll go with that one. Okay. So, you know what? Let's go take this thing out for a spin, just because we can. Huh. It picks the front end up a little bit when you gun it. Okay. This thing kind of drives. Eyes are open. First step of waking up. Yes. The second step is coffee. All right. Huh. Okay, most smaller vehicles can't even make it around to here. All right. Well, we still buried it right here, so... I mean, it didn't do bad. That's okay. So recover that guy. Store that. Now, let's see what we can do with this thing. So this is the Tatra T813. We put the big engine in. Actually, that gives it S+ on the power. Gearbox. Get rid of that one. Put the advanced special in there. Suspension is that. Tires. What do we want for tires? We can actually put some chain tires. Coffee, don't drink coffee. You know what? Coffee is the lifeblood of existence. And I drink a copious quantity of Death Wish coffee every morning. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. So the durability actually changes depending on the tires that you choose. I've never seen that yet. This is weird. It does have the option to run chain tires, but it also has the option to run the mud tires as well. So... Huh. I think those are better, so we'll just use those. Advanced heavy winch. Differential lock, engageable, snorkel. Twin front facing. I always like the goofy setup on these. Had one once. Smidge and coffee don't go well together. Well, that's how I exist. That's the only thing that gets me through the day. Alright, so this thing is very limited. Let's put the roof rack on. So that is 450 repair points and 160 liters of fuel. We don't have an option for extra tires on this thing. Sideboard bed. So it's either a saddle high or a sideboard bed. And the sideboard bed looks like it only holds 2 units of cargo. So that's fine. That's a goofy looking truck. That's a really goofy looking truck. So, if we didn't have the additional roof lights on the top, oh, stock head fog lights. That's hideous. So we're gonna keep that because that actually makes it look kind of cooler. So crossbar fog lights or lattice. The lattice looks a little bit more imposing. And it actually has this really cool skid plate on that front section right there. So that actually helps significantly when it comes to getting ourselves up and over rocks and all kinds of other crap. But I kind kind of like this one a little bit more. It's got a little bit more going on, so we're going to go with that. Miscellaneous. Round parking lights. What was there round parking lights? I didn't even see where these round parking lights are. External horns or twin horns. Nope. Exhaust system. Okay. Muzzled, flat cap, heat shield, stock. Okay, so the stock exhaust dumps it down the bottom. You know what? We're gonna go with flat cap. We threw out $460 worth of candy last night to the kids. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, so we'll go with those because I love the little flat cap stop. Okay. Okay. This 4 big totes full. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I really like this paint scheme. This is a cool paint scheme. It's got a big old wild buffalo on there. I might have to go with that. Do we want to change anything else? Don't think so. No, you know what? We need a bobblehead. Put a bobblehead in there. How about a... We're going to put a Datsun. We'll do that. Windshield stickers. What do we got? Mud up. We use that one. So, the bobbleheads, actually... So, I could get the Joker bobblehead, which I would need to complete the Ride on King trial. The trials they added in a couple DLCs ago. So, the Ride on King trial would get me the Joker head. The First Mate, which is basically just a little parrot right there. That one's there. So, Little Oswald is a penguin. Yeah, so that's the interesting thing, Rumbata. It is it's a Tatra, so I think it's Russian. So I think this is actually a Russian truck. Oh, actually, we could do the Sabretooth, which is one of the newest trials. We would have to complete Wolf's Bog, the Dachshund, or Masha, which is Lost in Wilderness. And funny thing about... Yeah, there's a penguin. Where'd he go? Little Oswald is a penguin. We need to complete Northern Thread for that. So, eventually we'll get around to doing the... we'll do the trials at some point in time. But yeah, the gear shift on this, because these trucks are weird, because these trucks are like funky cab-over designs and stuff like that, it's definitely interesting seeing the configuration. Because I will show you what I'm talking about. So let's just leave the garage. So you can see the engine that's in there now. So all of your drivetrain and everything is right up front. Okay, that's got a good horn. That's got a real good horn. Now you get this. This whole engine cover right here. That's the engine cover. Those... Oh, that's a jump seat facing backwards. That's a little... Man, what a weird setup in here. Oh, more escape hatches so we can get out. Let's see. Tiny, tiny little mirrors. They're kind of a weird noise when it goes. They're actually from the Czech Republic. Yes, thank you. But they were influenced by the Russians. Yes, and I believe the Tatra is actually like a legitimate company, much like Caterpillar, Ford, the actual licensed vehicles in the game. Unlike certain vehicles like I don't know, the Derry Longhorn, which they completely copied the truck and then called it something different. Did put mud tires on this thing, I believe. Just kind of poke around like this just to sort of see how it does, basically. Actually, it's moving forward, so that's actually pretty decent enough as it is. This moves along kind of good, actually, through here. Which most trucks actually do have. Yep. Smiley, I believe you know exactly what that is. And I put that there, just because. Alright. Well, we kind of come to a stop right over here, but this does have 50-inch tall tires, so it's got a decent amount of ground clearance. It does have some weird canted tires. They're angled kind of funky. You get the two front ones. Also, yeah, the phone screen is very small. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we will recover that because we don't really need this at the moment. I'm trying to figure out what we're actually going to be doing. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to global map, Northern Aegis installation. We need to figure out where we are and what we're doing. So we went along here. Trying to think. I kind of wish that there was a actual trailer store around here somewhere. That one does have a differential. It's a what is it? Hold on. It's got an engageable diff lock. So you can flip that diff lock off and on, which is unfortunate because usually most of the Russian-themed trucks have a full-time diff lock. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so back to Northern Aegis installation. Let's see. I don't even know. We've got a ton of trucks over here. The Azov is right here. There's another Zix 605R. Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll bring him back to the steel mill because we've got steel rolls to bring to turn into steel beam. So we'll just deliver a load because we don't actually need any more steel beams in Northern Aegis installation. My neighbors are going to love my new Dutch hex symbol when I put it on the side of my house this weekend. 3 foot across Dutch luck hex symbol. Okay. What's that made out of? Is it like all wood or what is that? Also, Skane Steve, nice to see you. Hope you are well. Hope everything is going good. Yes, okay. So this is where we had a little bit of an issue the last time. We came all the way here and then went to refuel at that giant fuel container. Realized we forgot to go to the steel mill because we were kind of doing about 100 different things at the same time. We'll go back to Erska River. I don't think that Tatra really is going to hold up as good as the Zix does. But hopefully it's still decent. But the unfortunate thing is, hand-painted, very cool. Awesome skein, Steve. Very cool. Very, very cool. All of the trucks that they have added, while these maps get significantly more difficult the further along the DLC goes, some of the trucks they add actually don't do a very good job at all. Yeah, the Tega is still probably overall one of the best trucks in the game to use. Like, hands down, one of the best. So, there is that. But fortunately enough, now it's not the only truck with the custom mud tires. So there is that little bit. Let's see. We want to go over there. You know what we do still have to do is figure out what we need to do for landslide near the quarry. So we should probably figure that one out. We've also got stuff to scoop up all these consumables, cargo containers, trailers, all kinds of stuff. So why don't we start doing some stuff around here? But first, let's bring this trailer load of rolls over to the mill. 5 left to find. I love the Zix. This thing they introduced, it is just a behemoth. The biggest difference between this truck and a lot of the other previous trucks is the fact that you have a bed you can mount on it. Snot Rocket 6515. Yep, the Zix 605R. This thing is awesome. This thing is, and thank you very much for the follow there. This is still one of the best trucks in the game right now, I feel. This will legitimately go anywhere. And as long as those steel rolls do not fall out of the trailer, we're going to be good. Dan is one of them. But I mean, you can go through all kinds of mud. This is one of the few trucks that'll actually do pretty good. And as long as it doesn't hit like the weird branches that you put underneath. Oh, really? Rambada, that is awesome, actually. Whatever, the Xanax snorting, bedazzled, blue jean wearing Florida man. That thing is great. Yeah, I love this thing. I absolutely love this truck. This is the true legitimate go anywhere vehicle. But mostly it's just got to do with the fact that it's got massive tires. But one of its best features is also one of its biggest drawbacks. So actually being up close and in person with a Tatra, what is something like that like? It's got to be ridiculously imposing. And the only thing that's unfortunate about a lot of the, you've got the Russian trucks and the American trucks. You get some good, solid American trucks, but you don't have mud tires on most of them. Let's see. Go this other side over here. It would just be nice if they actually included mud tires in some of the stuff. I remember going to Armed Forces Day with my grandmother to the local military base, and they had all of the military trucks out there. They had those giant mobile bridge builders, and they had one of the bridges basically, set up so that you could really see the scope and the size of all of the equipment, and it was so cool. So damn cool. I used to look forward to going to something like that all the time. most of the Russian trucks, you're from Bulgaria, and we were socialist country until 1989, and I remember my father used to drive a Kamaz dump truck, or an Azov, as it's known in the game. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is very cool. For me, I am a Chevy guy, and I've known Chevy vehicles all of my life. All of the stuff we have around here is much lighter duty, much more... the AVLB from World War One. Well, it was the it was that thing that had the giant hinged, like bridge layer thing, and I remember that they had one of those. They had a tank out there. They had Jeeps out there, and this is going back probably a good 30 years ago. And my grandmother would take me to Armed Forces Day, and it was one of the coolest things, and I would always look forward to going because, A, I spent time with my grandmother, and she was an awesome lady. And I know I've spoken about her before on stream, and it's remarkable. She had, she was actually from Germany. She left Germany with my granddad, who was an American soldier, and he brought her back to the States, and she had such a love and reverence for this country. It was just that giant, it was that temporary bridge thing that they hauled on the back of a truck. Let me see if I can find out what the hell the damn thing's called. I don't even know if I... Yeah, it's more modern. It's like, let's see. Try the M60 AVLB. I think it was that. But then again, we're going over 20 years ago, so... That's I have a good memory. I have a very good memory, but that is even a long time for me. So, but yeah, it's actually just it's truly remarkable. My grandmother was 100% German, and her love for this country was very deep. She was very proud when she became a U.S. citizen. There you go. Launching S3 Vikings off the Enterprise. Well, I mean, if it gives you any indication, I graduated high school in '97, so... I was very much a product of the 80s. But the Armed Forces Day they had on the military base, and unfortunately, that military base has been decommissioned, so it's no longer a military base. It's now a town, and there is still the National Guard that's posted over there, and they still have, I think it's a Patton tank, or Sherman. It might be a Sherman tank parked in the pen. And this tank used to be right by the guard shack when you would drive into the base. And I always remember my grandmother used to be always used to love stopping and chatting with the soldiers in the guard shacks all the time. Any chance she could get. The guys who ran the pizza place on the base, she would stop and talk to them. She gave me quarters for the arcade machine that was in there. And now she is buried next to my granddad, who is at the post cemetery that is over there. He passed a long time ago. One of the actual planes I've worked on is on the Midway in San Diego Harbor as a museum piece, aircraft number 541 Squadron VS-41. That's cool. And it's actually really, really impressive that, some of this stuff is still around. Some of this stuff... 731? Okay. Some of this stuff is still in existence. My grandmother actually had pictures of the boat that she came across from Germany to New York, and it was the Geiger. And I actually found I went to eBay one time and I found a postcard, and it was a postcard of the ship, and I have that somewhere. I think it's with the military, the copy of the military records that I got as a Christmas gift from one of my aunts. Storehouse. Let's unload all this stuff, make a couple more metal beams, and let's sit here for a moment while we figure out. We wanna do a thing. Where is it? It is over here. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get through there. Trying to figure out where we can, because I want to figure out landslide near the quarry. Because we don't even have that on here. So we got to figure out what we need to get that. So... Actually, that's not going to be too bad. So let's hop over to the garage. Let's find a vehicle to head over there in. We need something with chain tires because I think there's a lot of ice over there. So, truck storage. Let's see. What do we want to use? Because we've got options. Oh, you know what? Hold on, timeout. I should have checked my inventory. They actually gave me a T813 and 805. So why don't we just sell these? Because we've already got these other two. Yar. The yar. See, this one right here. This is my... That's my truck right there. Or not my truck. I didn't have a Z71. I did, however, have a 1990 454 SS. And I got rid of that a couple of years ago. But that was a fun truck. That was a 7.4 liter regular cab short bed 2-wheel drive pickup truck. And that thing would melt the tires off the back end. Don't ask me how I know that. That was also that damn truck. So you had 454 cubic inch engine. You had a 3-speed TH400 transmission. And the transmission had a shift kit in it. So when it shifted gears, it banged gears hard. Like hard. So if you're driving along and you went from first to second, it would just squawk the back tires. And if you really got on it, you would break the back tires loose. I don't know what we want to use for a truck at the moment, because I want to go check out and see what we can get over there. But I also want to make it there and not get stuck. But we need something with chain tires, which... Actually, you know what? We haven't used the good old-fashioned Azov in a long damn time. So let's get rid of the heavy crane. We'll put that on. I do have, so, Rambada, I actually sold that truck a couple years back, but, oh, we need to change the color on this one, because we need to go for red, because red is the color of the day today. So I do have the Season 2 pass, so when the Year 2 pass became available, I actually bought the Year 2 pass, because it allowed me to get the skin pack for like 5 or 6 different trucks, whatever it was. I've had, Rambada, I've had a lot of interesting trucks. I love trucks. I love cars. My fun toy right now is my 2010 Chevy Camaro, and it's the bright yellow, black stripes. It's a legitimate Transformers edition Camaro, and I love the damn thing. I absolutely love my Camaro. It's fun because I never thought I would have a car like that. I remember when they came out in 2010, or well, technically 2009, as a 2010 model year, and I remember when they came out. And I remember seeing them and going, this is the coolest thing ever. Ginger Rage! How is everything? I hope you're doing awesome. Storm, you are all going to laugh so hard. If my old military buddy can find the pics of me surfing with my old Hawaiian 12-foot longboard. He thinks he has a pic of me. Okay. I got gifted SnowRunner on Steam, but all friends I play with was on Epic, so I returned it. I got Pass 2 instead. Been a bit of a rough day, but thanks for asking. Well, you know what? It has been certainly a day, that is for sure. Skane Steve, they will be actually adding the crossplay fairly soon. And I'm really hoping that they begin to add crossplay on more than just the PC versions like Steam to Epic, because now we have Epic Game Store, we have Steam, we have the Nintendo Switch, we have Xbox, we have PlayStation, and I think that covers it. But I would love to be able to play this game with more people. I would absolutely love it. Gonna leave the smooth voice of Storm of Iron on while I go fix dinner. Awesome. Sounds very cool, Ginger Rage. Also, please don't fall in, please don't fall in, please don't fall in, because we are on breakable ice, and we don't want to do something like that, because I don't remember how well the Azov 5319 does trying to extricate itself from the ice. You want to hit here, travel to here, and then let's go find out what this is. We'll figure out how to get rid of that. Yeah, you know, it would have been nice when it was released on more platforms. One of my favorite things to do before some of the big DLCs hit. So when the last DLC was Lake Coved, I completed Lake Coved, finished that all up, and then I ended up I've been trying to stay awake, but Storm is so soothing. So when Lake Coved was the last DLC and I finished that all up, there really wasn't a lot of games that I wanted to play at the time. So I ended up just jumping around in multiplayer. I would load the game up, and I would load into a map. I would see where the individual was, and I would just start opening up the map, recovering trucks, just really making some big headway and progress. It's all good, loader. I love this game, and I love every bit of gameplay that this game has. As you know, difficult and technically challenging as it can be, I truly legitimately enjoy that. And it is so much fun. It is so much fun. And the great thing is, I can play this game at any pace, and I get to talk to everybody, and I get to have a good time, and I get to sit here and just kind of cruise along. Exactly. That is exactly right, Skane Steve. This game allows me to just sit back, to relax, to chill out, and do this. I get to hang out with you guys, and I get to talk. This is the most chill and annoying game at the same time. Rambada, 100% correct. So totally correct. But yeah, I get to, you know, and I don't stress too hard at video games. I play the game, I have a good time. Even if it's something as goofy as Call of Duty, and I get killed, and I go like 1 in 25, which, I mean, that doesn't typically happen, but it has the potential to happen. Oops, don't hit that. And it doesn't bother me, because it's a video game and I'm not worried about it. So, I love to play this game. I love to just cruise around in this game, to have a good time in this game, and just enjoy things. Monkey Bum, hello. I am so glad you can join us. And yes, yep, there's the picture. But yeah, alright. Oh boy. Yeah, see, this is the part that I was kind of worried about right here, because I knew it was going to sort of create some issues. So let's see, because I don't know if it's ice under there or if it's just deep snow or what's going to go on. So let's kind of try to stick to the rocks maybe and see if I don't know why we can't grab any traction here. Now we're kind of... now we're in a pickle. So... Oh, there we go. No, there we go. We're good. We're good. Got this map to 72% done. Got much easier when I figured out that I could just use snow tires instead for snow tires. The mud tires are actually really good in the deep snow, but chain tires are actually really good when it comes to rocks. Yeah, use the mud tires instead of snow tires. Yeah, it's just the ice. It's just ice where it makes it that much more difficult. And I don't know why we can't really find purchase on any of this stuff here. Trying to... Yeah, this thing just doesn't want to really pop up over any of that stuff. Okay, so let's bring along a friend, because a friend is always better than just... See, I would use the Kolob, but it doesn't have chain tires. That's the only thing. You're running the Zix with a van body to go find trucks. Yeah, this pass, I avoided it for the longest time because of that area right on through there. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need something that's got a little bit of... Tatarin's nice. The TUZ 420 on this map, unless it's ice. And yet again, that's where we run into issues. You know what? Tell you what. Let's just change tabs here and go to... Let's go to the old go-to. You know, the ANK MK38, now that it has the custom muds, should be as good as the Tega. Because they both have differential locks, always on. They always have four-wheel drive on. But, let's see. Why this guy? And because I am on a console, this is how I have to scroll through tires. Scrolling through tires like this is such a pain. This and winch points. Nightmare. Nightmare inducing. Alright, there we go. Let's see. How about singles or duels? Duels. We'll do that. Exactly. Skane Steve, exactly. And then we have the tiger on that one. But because our theme of the day is red, we're going to use this. So let's go do this now. There is our wonderful Dan crane truck over there, which we could actually probably haul that thing over there. You know, I haven't taken the Tega out in such a long time. I had actually stopped using the Tega because it almost felt like cheating. Using the Tega and the Azov 5319, exactly, Monkey Bum, all of the red. That is the theme of the day. Because we are, after all...
iron.
That was my nephew, by the way. Oh, it was so much fun getting him to do that. No, but I love this game. I really do. And... So, going back... Exactly, Monkey Bum. Exactly. So, going back to a lot of the vehicles that I used to have, I've had some gnarly rides. I had a 1984 Chevy K20 pickup truck, lifted probably 6 inches, sitting on 33s. Instead of that road, there's a faster shortcut. You mean the one that goes across the little, you kind of come out here and you just kind of, you dip across? Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could do that. But I am so used to just kind of, like, driving through there. It becomes second nature, and I just shut my brain off and it just goes. There's probably a million different extra, easier trails to get certain other places, but you just wind up going through the same stuff all the time. Your hair is red, does that count? Alright. Let's get going here. Or just casual run right across. But yeah, 1984 Chevy K20 pickup truck, long bed, regular cab, 6 inches of lift, 33-inch tires, dual Flowmaster exhaust. It had the heavy-duty emission system, so it actually didn't have to have catalytic converters. When you're in the garage, to your right, there's a shed. After the shed, knock out the barrels and go over the snow and down on the ice. Relic, Monkey Bum. I hope it counts because mine is also red. Not there. Over here. Oh, yeah. Yep. No, you're right. Yeah, because it's basically just right there. And it's just like, it's just like the garage in Lake Coved. Oops. We're sitting on rocks. Because the garage in Lake Coved was exactly the same way. You drove up to the fence, you hit the horn, it knocked the fence down, and then you just drove down and onto the ice. And then you just started driving around the ice bed, the lake bed. Well, red hair is generally orange, but called red, which I'll never understand, but sure. Smiley, you are so correct on that one. I'm in complete agreement with you. All right, there we go. No more rocks. No more ice. Yeah, so that Chevy K20, that thing had one hell of a 350 motor in it. That was a fun truck. Although the cab mounts rotted on that thing. So if you hit a bump too hard, the cab actually left the chassis. One of my favorite trucks that I had was a 1986 K5 Blazer. Ghostbusters PJs, that's pretty cool. It's a 1986 K5 Blazer. That had about 6 inches of lift, but that had 35s. It had a winch bumper. I had actually taken the small block out of my Chevelle for the wintertime to put into the K5 Blazer. And that was awesome. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Super appreciate that, Skating Steve. That K5 was awesome. When I swapped the small block into that truck, I actually drove it around just to test it out with open headers. And because of the suspension that was in it, so what we can do here, change trucks. So because of the suspension, because it was kind of like a fairly loose suspension, when you hit the gas real hard, the thing would nose up and squat the back end down. And running with open headers, it sounded like a monster truck. And the first time I took it for a test drive, there's ghosts in pants. Pants ghosts. The first time I took it for a test drive and I took it down the road, people actually pulled over out of my way because of just how loud the damn truck was. Turn on engine. Come on now. Give me a little bit of a push. Little love tap from the Tega. We're working in tandem here. It's a team effort. That's what we're gonna do. There we go. See, we got that. We totally got that. It was not lost on me at how hysterical driving around with open headers on that thing was. Although the best was when I swapped in the big block into the Chevelle after I ditched the small block, and then drove that around the block with open headers, because that was deafening. And even after I put the exhaust system on that thing, that truck, or no, excuse me, that car, the Chevelle, was stupid loud. Alright, so let's winch that. See, we have to kind of scroll through all of this stuff. Smidge and numpty, ghost in my pants. It's all good. So, apparently, that is not the bridge that we fix, which is unfortunate because that is also another bridge that does need to be fixed. Alright, let's keep going. See, we're not even that far away from the garage, and we're already half a tank of fuel down on this truck. Miss a lot of your old cars? Yeah. I don't know if I really can say that I miss them as much as just, you know, it's unfortunate that they're gone, but also being in New England, you can't keep, unless you have a perfect place to store stuff, you truly can't keep anything nice for very long. I mean, it certainly helps if it's newer, it'll stay nicer and longer. Like my Camaro, it's a 2010, and it's only got like 66,000 miles on it. And it's actually in really great shape. That thing, I don't drive it in the wintertime because I use my, the bridge that you really have to use will never be repaired. Right? First car was a Ford Pinto when you were 17. That is awesome. Numpty is apparently my current favorite insult to yourself. You know what? Numpty is a hysterical insult, and it's one of just those goofy things. Let's see. I guess we're kind of skirting the issue right here. I don't know why that trail goes up to the side, but we're gonna keep trying to, or not. All I was trying to do was get around all these logs because there's a lot more of these logs here that are just really nightmare logs. Lake Coved had one. I love hearing Kay call Vlad a numpty. Relic, that is exactly what I was thinking. That is exactly what I was thinking. Oh, man. You know what? It is interesting to hear different insults from around the world. I was called vivacious today, and I'm not sure what to think about that. Was it in a... Well, you know, I would have to say that it's probably in a complimentary sense. But I have to say, in this order, my 1998 Monte Carlo Z, my 89 Firebird with E-tops, my 88 Suzuki Samurai, my old Bradley GT kit car with an 1800 engine. Alright, no texting and driving because apparently I'm totally not paying attention to where I'm going. That's fine, though. I had a lot of Chevys. I've had a ton of Chevys throughout the years. But I've also had some notable off-brand vehicles. I had a 1984 Oldsmobile Delta 88, which was actually previously owned and used by the members of Godsmack as one of their first vehicles that they went around on tour in. And that was actually pretty cool. That car, I ended up pulling the motor, and I had a 1977 Olds Cutlass that I used for a parts car. And I swapped the engine, which was actually a Oldsmobile Rocket 350 and a TH350 transmission. Smiley Gidget is not a numpty. Vivacious Rage. I was given a compliment today as well. My lady called me. Oh, Relic. Oh, that's too funny, man. So yeah, 1984 Olds Delta 88, owned and used by Godsmack. And it's cool because the car actually showed up on an old episode of WAAF's Real Rock Television, where they actually talked about the old car. So after I swapped the drivetrain, it still had the 241 rear gear. So the funny thing is, all right, show task, accept. So I need, oh, okay, so service spare parts and wooden planks. Okay, that's not terrible. That's all stuff I can get from, I think, the warehouse. Not, yeah, that warehouse has all the stuff that I need. Hmm. And I wonder if I kind of come around here and then I just kind of loop around here. No, I don't think I will make it through that. I'll just kind of double back and I'll head up that way. So, here's the interesting thing. So, this is going to be 3 units of cargo. Ooh, I have an idea. Hey, Storm, if I gave your stream... if I have your stream on in my office, but I'm also watching on my phone, does that count as 2 viewers? So the way that they count viewers is actually by, I believe, IP addresses or shared IP addresses. So I don't think it would actually count. But I have no idea either. But that's all right. Okay, so actually, which one is it? And Ginger Age, I did just get your message. Aha! Wonder Wanger. How is everything going? Another wonderful individual who also streams SnowRunner. And we do the thing. Let's see if this actually works. Hold on. Testing. 1, 2. Maybe. Possibly. There we go. But it doesn't look like you were actually playing SnowRunner. But you know, you were last seen playing SnowRunner, so I think that counts. I'm doing pretty good today, though. Old Call of Duty clip. You know, I have been playing an excessive amount of Call of Duty Outbreak mode. Streamed it earlier today. So it's not heavy duty, it is... if this thing ever changes over. Okay, so we need to have something that holds 3 units of cargo. Do you have a YouTube channel as well? I do, actually. My YouTube channel should be linked down below there. So the International Paystar holds 3 units of cargo. I've been nothing but SnowRunner recently. It is a brilliant game. That is why. I absolutely love SnowRunner. The phone lag is real. All of my episodes of anything that I've streamed here wind up migrating over to it takes like a random clip from the channel for the shout out. So it's kind of one of those goofy things. You know what I think actually? I think I'm actually gonna have to buy another one. So we want to get... oops. Hello, Mr. Azov. Where did you go? I probably blew right past it without even noticing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, because it's right there. Purchase and deploy. Customize. So the first thing we want to do... that is an awesome paint scheme right there. But we're going to go bright red because that is the theme of the day. It did sound good. Uninstall. Sell those because we don't want fenders. And then we want the heavy pipe one because that actually, yeah. Air conditioner, parking lights. You know what? Actually nothing cool. Exhaust system, back rolled, muzzle or stock. We'll give it the muzzle because that's a pretty burly looking exhaust system on that. Yes, exactly. That was Twitch Guru for that, which Twitch Guru is up and down lately, and it's kind of like all over the place. So what we're actually doing here is we're going to, because we've got a bunch of Azov 73-210s, but they're all over in Aegis, Northern Aegis installation right now, or they could potentially be like elsewhere. So I'm going to use this thing. She's a lot like you, Storm. She doesn't appreciate my jokes either. That's because your jokes, Relic, are serious facepalm action. Like, hardcore, dude. Advanced heavy. Spare wheels, yes for now, although I don't know. Alright, frame add-ons. We want the long flatbed, and the long flatbed will hold 3 units of cargo. Also, it takes away our... it takes away our spare wheels. So let's just sell those. We don't have to worry about that for now. Okay, leave the garage. We will then make sure that our suspension mode is properly adjusted to the correct ride height. I told her today she needed to go to art school. She asked why. I said so you can learn to draw blood. Alright, so we go to the right from here, and that's where we just kind of dip down. It's all this stuff over here. Kind of bash through this stuff. We have to be careful of this stuff sometimes because it does wind up being potentially very damaging. But that's okay. I love the Azov. The Azov is so damn cool. It's such a good truck. Then we get to the edge. And we drop down right there. Perfect. Gonna go run away now. Gotta go help with the horses. Monkey Bum, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. And I hope the rest of your day is awesome. Love the honking because I'm 5 years old, apparently. Okay, so funny story about that Ginger Age. When my nephew is here and I'm playing this game, and it's just, I'm driving trucks around, and he picks out which truck I drive and where I go, and he tells me, honk the horn. So I go inside like this, and I'll honk the horn. And he says, honk the horn. And I'll honk the horn. And he says, honk the horn. And then I'll honk the horn again. And then he'll tell me to honk the horn again. And I'll just keep honking the horn because apparently a 4-year-old wants to hear someone honking the horn all of the time. And I guess that's why 4-year-olds don't drive, because they would be constantly on the horn, doing nothing but causing road rage for every other driver on the road. but exactly. And there is our good friend William Sterling, catching me completely and totally off guard. Horsies have fun, yes. Monkey Bum, I super appreciate you hanging around and stopping by. And you're awesome. Thank you so much. They don't drive because they don't reach down to the pedals. Well, that too. But, you know, have you ever seen a properly motivated 4-year-old? Although, my youngest brother, when he was real small, he used to love all of the big trucks that me and my friends would have, and to drive around in all the big trucks that me and my friends would have. So I had a buddy of mine, he showed up one day, and my youngest brother wanted to hop up into the cab of the truck. So he took him up in the cab of the truck. So he's standing up. So he's holding the steering wheel, and he's standing up in front of my buddy. So my buddy ends up just, like, not really paying attention. So he's looking at us, and he's just talking to us. My brother, while holding onto the steering wheel, ends up, like, just lowering himself down and finding the gas pedal and standing on the gas pedal. Luckily, my buddy was actually stepping on the brake at the time. The truck begins to just start roasting the tire in the back because he's effectively doing a brake stand at that point. And my buddy's like, what the hell? Has to, like, grab the kid, pull him off of the gas pedal as he's giggling like a maniac. That was a long time ago. That was a lot of fun. Oh my god, that was a lot of fun. We did a lot of dumb, goofy stuff once upon a time. A lot of dumb, goofy stuff. Like, there was this one time I mistook a sand Sasquatch. What is good? And that was a follow from. Nope. That was actually that was a follow on the YouTubes. I did not realize that actually that linked to the thing. Huh. Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. The YouTube channel will have all of the old content. It has Exploring Amandra. It has my entire Assassin's Creed playthrough. Up until basic... It's got like 150 hours worth of Assassin's Creed. That totally was you. Sasquatch, not a whole hell of a lot is going on. I'm just kind of here, having a good time, hanging out. We're playing SnowRunner. We are still playing SnowRunner. But Rambada, thank you very much for the follow. Now, you said you were in Bulgaria, or you grew up in Bulgaria? Alright, wooden planks, 1, 2. And then we need service spare parts for 1. Okay. We got this. Let's see if we can actually get this truck to that location. I have actually never played Mud Runner. It was always one of those games that I had meant to play, but just simply never got around to playing. Which is weird because I love trucks. Born and raised. Awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. I am Massachusetts, born and raised. New Englander. I wouldn't say through and through because I'm not a total jerk like a lot of people from New England. New England is a weird place, depending on where you go. It's certainly all 4 seasons, and you tend to get the extremes of the seasons. And it tends to create some very weird personality types. I got grounded from hauling liquid manure spreader for a couple of years after dusting a car who was honking the car and swearing at you when you were 14. That is something. That is definitely something. But yeah, never mistake a snow pile for a frozen sand pile. You don't want to do that. Because you wind up getting launched into the air. Oh. All you guys are going over to the YouTube channel there. Very cool. Thank you very much. My YouTube channel is kind of weird because I don't really edit any videos or anything like that. Everything just winds up migrating over there from the live broadcast. And I mean, I could probably trim down the channel or trim down the video footage and stuff like that, or just kind of go to the most pertinent of points and stuff. Okay, so how come the Azov with 3 pieces of cargo on the back, was able to make it through here, but the Azov 5319 needed a push from the Tega. You have started a trend. You are completely right, Rambada. Guys, thank you very much for all the follows and stuff like that. It's super appreciated. This is my little tiny sliver of the internet, and I try to make it just a good place over here. And I certainly hope that everybody just enjoys things, because this is a fun place for fun stories, hopefully decent gameplay, even though sometimes it's not the best gameplay because we wind up on our roof. And that's where the escape hatch comes in handy from the new Tatra trucks. The 4 seasons of New England. Almost winter. Winter. Still winter. And 3 more months of bad sledding. You're right. Yeah, you know what? The Azov is just... This is a hell of a truck. This is one of the better trucks, I think. And with the addition of the new suspension system in this truck, it has completely changed how good this thing is. If we can just kind of... Yeah, see, the stupid downed broken tree here. And because we're on the console, we have to scroll through all of those individually. Turning radius on that one is crazy. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Also, we don't seem to be moving here, and I wonder what we are stuck on. And it's probably something silly. Where's all my guys with the chainsaws? Yeah, because this one has the rear steer. The Derry Longhorn, the 4520, that one's got the rear steer. That has some of the best turning radius in the damn game. Oh, wait. Okay, I see now. There's a stump there. Azovs or Kamazes are really good trucks. They're all... You know what? I love watching the Dakar, and I love watching the Dakar... Oh, crap. Now we are stuck on that stump. Watching the Dakar, if anyone ever has an opportunity to watch or even see the pictures of the Dakar rally, regardless of where it is, seeing the truck division in the Dakar is nothing short of incredible. No, yeah, see, there we go. We were hung up on that little tree stump that was back there. And once we get the tree stump out of the way, now we're good. So, to watch the truck division and see trucks like the Azov, what is it, the 64 131, the really tall Azov, to see a truck like that trucking along, launching off of a sand dune, catching air like it was a dirt bike, is jaw-dropping. The photographers that they have for the Dakar, the photos that they take are breathtaking, utterly breathtaking. And if you've never seen anything from the Dakar rally, you owe it to yourself. You absolutely owe it to yourself. Like, if you think Larry Chen is a great automotive photographer, and he is, the guys from the Dakar rally and the shots that they take, it pretty much makes him look like he's using a Polaroid. Not that that's a bad thing either. All right, what are we hung up on? Another tree stump, another log. More tree branch stuff, yep. Yeah, see, we've used up significantly less fuel. We've made much better time. Time to hit the bed here, have a good stream. Nice finding you. Skane Steve, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for the follow. Super appreciate it. And yeah, we're usually on throughout the week. And I'm a working stiff, so my time tends to be usually every other day. Sometime I start off between like 5 and 6 Eastern Standard Time. But thank you again for the follow, man. Yeah, Dakar rallies are incredible. They are an unbelievable exposition of automotive technology and just absolute will and grit. There is 2 Dutchmen. They're twin brothers. Tim and Tom. What the hell's their last name? They're super fun guys. Oh, Eclipse 753. Thank you very much for the follow there. Let me find the name on these guys, because these 2 guys. Oh no, wait. We can find them this way. I think. Yeah, Tim and Tom Coronel. Coronel. They are twin brothers. They are 2 Dutchmen who compete in the Dakar. Usually every year. I think they drive for Peugeot. But they have an incredible sense of humor. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Just like that, Ramada. Tim and Tom. They're both on Instagram. They're on Facebook. They're all over social media. And their catchphrase is "Eat my dust," and dust is then crossed out, and then it says cheese. And it's great because the 2 dudes have such a fantastic attitude, where so many other guys take things like hyper seriously, and yes, I understand why you should. These guys, I don't think I've ever seen them once in a camera shot unhappy or not enjoying themselves. All right. So look at that. We've used less fuel to get here. Little brother. 2 wooden planks, 1 service spare part, and now the landslide is gone. All right. Okay, so we've opened up the quarry over here. I don't know if there's anything down on the bottom of the quarry, but who knows? All right, so let's find out what else we have here. Unlucky expedition. So the broken SUV is over on top of a mountain. Okay. How would one get up to the... Alright, you would go up there. And then the trailer cabin is right there. And then the cabin is there. So you would then deliver this stuff to there. Okay, that's not too bad. Perhaps this is a thing that could be accomplished with the Azov 73-210. Potentially. We have the potential. It does recommend a... Oh, wait. No, hold on. So there's going to be 2. Actually, that's not too bad. No, because then we just drag it down off the mountain, and then we drag it across, and then we go back, and then we get the thing, and then we bring it back. So yeah, we can do that. We can totally do that. So tell you what... Recover this guy. And then 5319. Such a bad job. Don't know what's up with you. You're really slacking. Next one is the Tega. Bring this little fella back. Over. There we go. And let's see. Leave garage. Let's go. So let's, yeah, you know what? delivered to the rendezvous. The rendezvous. Actually, I think that's a Harley thing in upstate New York as well, the Harley Rendezvous, where it's just essentially a weekend of debauchery. Because, you know, shoe leather. But no, how's everybody doing today? It's been an interesting, fun day. Well, I can't say that it's been, like, super fun, but you know what? It's been a day. It has been a hell of a day. Shenanigan report. How is everything with you? General Norman, how are you? Everybody is strolling in. I hope everybody is doing awesome. I hope everybody is having a great day. We have hit the middle of the week, or at least I've hit the middle of the week. It is Wednesday. And you know what? I don't have to work this weekend. And I don't really know what this weekend is going to bring. It may bring more video games. I know that much. It's the silky smooth voice that brings everyone back. Oh, it's Sunday for you. That's right. Because you get that goofy schedule. Okay, so I maybe wasn't paying attention to which direction I was going. That's fine. I'm going to keep going this way because, you know what? We're out for a casual drive right now. We're going to take our Azov 73210 for a delightfully casual drive. Because we effectively weren't really paying attention to which direction we were going. Even though the pickup thing is in completely opposite direction. That's fine. We're good. We're totally good. Because you know what? It allows everything to be casual. Everything is fantastic. We just finished the school drop-off run. We brought you a little visitor. Oh. School drop-off run. Just having iPad issues. We do like visitors. We love visitors here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. There we go. Okay. Here we are. Hey there. You know what? It's so good to know you're around. And it's so good to see you there. You have no idea how fantastic it is to see you right there. And I couldn't be happier. You know what? Every single truck that we've been driving today has been red. I'm sporting a wonderfully red shirt right now, too. Yes, you are right there. And I know I am over the moon right now. And I know everybody else is over the moon, too. All the red. All the red for you. And I don't know if you see my newest addition to my stream, is right over there, right on the other side of the Storm of Iron. That's awesome. I can't thank you enough for that. I got that this morning. That made my whole day. And you know what? You're more than welcome. You are so awesome. And you know what, actually? Because you're here now, and let's go back to Alaska real quick. Hold on a second. Not this part of Alaska. We want, hold on. We want White Valley. We're going to White Valley. Think the trucks were wonderful like me? I'm just a guy. I'm just here doing my thing. Spelt right and everything. You know what? This is the best visitor I've had all day. Yep. So, we want to do this map. So we go to this Azov. All right, we'll go to this truck over here. And we will start the engine. Crane mode. There we go. Yep. Puma, you are 100% correct. There you go. I wanted to leave it there because I wanted to be able to show it to you. And I wanted to be able to, yeah. I wanted to be able to bring this to you right here. All of that. That's for you. And I know you saw my video before, but now I get to talk to you, and yeah, I am over the moon right now. You are very welcome. You are more than welcome. And you have so many people here who were really waiting for you to come by. And you know what? I'm glad you're here. We're all glad you're here. Because we knew you were going to be here. It was just a matter of time. We all had faith. And we all had wonderfully high hopes. And this was just my little contribution to putting all those good feelings and everything right out there. I'm half a world away, and I know that this is what I could do, you know? You are very tough. You are one of, if not the most, toughest person I think any of us have ever known. Because you know what? You just keep getting right back up again. And you know, there are people here who haven't even had an opportunity to meet you yet, but they already know about you. They already know how amazing you are. And I know maybe you don't want to, maybe you don't think you're that amazing. But you know what? All these people think that. All these people know that. I know. I know, I know. Yeah, but you know, you're just you. And that's the best part. You are the most amazing you. You are the most special you. And you're the only you. And we are all lucky. We're the lucky ones. Okay? We're the lucky ones that we get to know you. True story. We are the very lucky ones. Yeah, I get that. I get that quite a bit. But you know what? Every now and again, it's kind of like... Think of it like having a birthday. Although this is a little bit of a different situation than, say, a birthday. But think of it like a birthday. You get to have a day, okay? You get to have a day that's yours. Maybe it kind of came about in a different way, but you know, we're all part of this wonderful community. We're like a giant building. All of us. All together, we're just one giant building. And each one of us is this little brick. We're all these little bricks, and all of us together, we make this one giant great thing. Because we are together. And there wouldn't be a building if there wasn't all of us. So... to build that building, you are most certainly enough. Every single one of you. And I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad everyone is here. The leaning tower of iron. And I hope that you don't mind the attention. Because people are excited. People are genuinely excited. And I know it might be a little overwhelming. I know I'm certainly overwhelmed on my birthday when I get all of those messages flooding in. And it's kind of wild, you know, when you think about it. But it happens. And that's the day that all of that attention comes flooding in. So it's kind of like that. Oop. Let's turn on our headlights, too. But hang out as much as you like. Mine happens during Dragon Con usually, so I'm at a party with 80,000 people. Norman's a good guy. Norman, you are a real good guy. And, yeah. Background Rach is a very special person who just happens to be, in her mind, enough. And to all of us, So, DragonCon 2022? Aw, loader. Thank you very much. That's awesome. You know, I really do want to go this year. I do. Wait, what aren't we biting? I have no idea anymore. It's just one of those things, you know? Oh yeah, let's actually zoom in so we can see where we're going, because I have no idea where we're going. Okay. Let's get up a mountain. Shall we climb a mountain? Bite all the things. Especially when all of those things are blocks of cheese, I would imagine. Can we bite all the blocks of cheese? That's a possibility, right? Oh, man. Alright, delivered to the rendezvous, a broken SUV, a trailer cabin, and a cabin. Bite all the cheese. Giant blocks of cheese. I know for everybody else hanging out there, yeah, we get very sentimental here because we care about our own. You still haven't gotten cheese? I love cheese. Oh, I love cheese so much. If my green screen wasn't in the way of my door, I would probably go dig out some cheese from the refrigerator right about now. We absolutely care about cheese. Cheese is the lifeblood of humanity. Without cheese, there can be no civilization. Without Gouda, there may not have been a Roman Empire. The cradle of civilization was not the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. It was all about the cheese. I'm eating cheese pizza right this second. Ooh. Norman. Alright, let's... How do we... These trees... You know what? These trees are just going to get in my way. I know that. This is probably the wrong vehicle to be doing this with, but, that's okay. We'll figure this out. We'll make this work. One could say Stormstream is cheesy. It's downright Gouda. Eating a bag of cheese cubes. Rage's queen of cheese in the sandwich with all of us cheesy people. Yes, indeed, loader. Alright. So we are up on top of a mountain. There's no real easy way down the mountain. Also, we don't want to roll down the mountain. What is that? That is a yard. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. I know. Well, you know, yeah, we are very silly. You are 100% correct. I'm king of the world! Well, not yet. I'm not really on the Titanic. And... it's also like a war cry. For Velveeta! On to Gouda! Alright, so we have to successfully get this trailer down this mountain without losing this cabin. This is going to get interesting. Let's see if I can accomplish it. This is awesome. Oops. Nope. As soon as we see each other in person, everyone needs to yell out a type of cheese. Cheddar! Colby Jack! Alright. Let's kind of hook this thing up here. Okay. I think that's a genius idea. Camembert? Camembert? Camembert cheese? That's an interesting... Munster. Yes, Munster. Munster cheese is... I love Munster cheese. Swiss. Yep, absolutely Swiss. You know what? I really wish I had a cheese board right now. Provolone. Provolone is so good on sandwiches. Baby Swiss. Vermont sharp cheddar. American cheese. Is that even real cheese? You final go with tasty. Tasty cheese. Yes, slices of like weird bizarre orange cheese. That's what we got. Okay. So let's try to figure out how to get down this mountain without losing the cargo. Maybe this way? Maybe? We'll try this way. Queso Queso Blanco, William Sterling. I'm sorry. That was way too funny. American cheese and Aussie cheese is probably different. You know, I believe... Yeah. Yeah, I think I win. Yeah, William Sterling, yeah. William Sterling definitely wins on that one. That was, whoa. Whoa. There. No, we don't want to... You know what? We totally goofed that up. Okay, let's try to, try not to mess up the... Alright, let's kind of bring it down. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Extra sharp cheddar. Yeah, you know what? What was it? Cabot. Cabot cheeses were so good. And they come in that block. It's a delightful block of cheese. And you can eat it like a candy bar. Oh no! There goes my cabin. Cabot was your favorite for a long time. Still find those around here. Now I have to pretend. Now I have pretend cheese. Yeah, there went my cabin. And I can't get the cabin without a crane. So, yeah, that was a minor snafu. That was a minor snafu. So we will have to come back with a vehicle that has a crane and get that cabin. Although we can use an Azov, actually, realistically, I probably should have used this truck with a crane. I think I'm stuck on the ground here. There we go. There we are. Perfect. There we are. Drag this down. So, let's revisit our little... and leave the crane on top to hold it in place. Mostly just kind of have it dangling from the crane. But all I need, actually, is just a little winch arm style crane, and I'll be infinitely better off. So I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna drag the truck down to the road here, and then I will go back to the garage. I will swap the long bed for a shorter bed. I will put the crane, the lift arm, on this thing, and then we'll go get the cabin and do it all over again. Because hot dog, we're having a blast here. It's all about up and down the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes, when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes, when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, she'll be coming round the mountain, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Don't clip that. Okay. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes, when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes, when she comes. She'll be riding 6 white horses, she'll be riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Quiet loader. Gonna ban you. Get a timeout. Timeout for tomfoolery. Alright, so grab this. Head down the mountain. Wait, isn't that a... who sings that? Coming down the mountain? That better be clipped, be damned with that Willy Wonka. She'll be eating cheese with... She'll be eating Kraft American singles when she comes, when she comes. She'll be eating Kraft American singles when she comes, when she comes. She'll be eating Kraft American singles, she'll be eating Kraft American singles, she'll be eating Kraft American singles when she comes. How I didn't butcher that, I have no idea. Also, that's stuck on there, so that's that. Yes, yes indeed. So, how's everybody's day going? I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just driving in circles now. I've goofed everything up. I've goofed everything up. Well, you know, there's no accounting for taste, Relic, okay? Now I'm stuck. I'm stuck between a phone pole. Okay, nope, we got it. Okay. So it occurs to me that I am wedged on... I'm wedged on a tree up there. So now let's go figure out how to get it off of it. Need some Limburger cheese and crackers. How about some goat cheese? I love goat cheese. Goat cheese is great. Let's see. Catch winch to here, there, and just drag this little fella right on over here. Drag. And eventually, with enough application of power, anything is possible. Like extricating this wonderful, delightful little vehicle from the throes of the wicked forest. Trees are evil, don't you know? They threw apples at Alice. Or was that Dorothy? No, Alice painted the roses. Did she paint the roses? Or was it the playing cards that painted the roses so they didn't lose their heads? Winch. Winch which way? Okay. Alright, let's just put that over on all 4 tires. Okay, so now we have the trailer. We have the... We have the trailer. We have the truck. Now we need the cabin. Okay. Wait a minute. I hope... Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, gotta get my butt out of this chair for a bit. I turn it from work PC to personal. Now I need to get up and move. Yes. Fresh Greek olives stuffed with fresh mozzarella cheese. That sounds pretty good. Oh, that tasted like Pepsi, though. So there was that. Okay. Alright, so... What are we doing? Alright. Ginger Rage. Thank you very much. As always, it is an absolute pleasure. Alright, so now, customize. But I think what we're actually going to need is a truck which can haul a scout trailer, which means we will need a scout vehicle. Okay, my brain is all over the place at the moment, but that's okay. We want to put on the loading crane, and then we want the regular flatbed, because we can run the regular flatbed with the loading crane in the garage. Good to go. So then we'll be able to get the... Get that stuff. Oh, you know what? No, we can put the, we can put that on there. Use the same chair for work and personal. Same everything but laptop. I never leave this room anymore. I mean, there are worse things, I suppose. I have this delightful chair right here. It's like this, it's not leather. It's like faux, fake leather stuff, which the coating is already coming off of. It's this funky maroon color. The chair is kind of squishy, but I use it for all my video gaming, and I like using it for all my video gaming. So now I'm trying to think, because I can take the crane and I can put the trailer... I'm trying to think. You know what? Your chair is dodgy AF. It squeaks so much. Yeah, that happens though. That does happen. Let's see. You know what we do need? We'll get another scout truck. That's what we'll do. We'll get another scout truck. We will haul it behind us, so then we can attach it to the scout trailer. We can put the... Yeah. We'll make this work. We'll make this work. In my mind, it works. Storage. Scout vehicles. There is that guy. That guy's not too bad. I think that can take a trailer. That can take a trailer. That can take a trailer. I like that thing. The International is pretty awesome. The Lodestar 1700. How do you like the new heavy Tatra? It's not bad. The goofy thing is the wheels. It's got this funky independent wheel setup. So the wheels are actually kind of cambered in at the bottom, which I guess is for like traction and stuff like that, but it's not bad. On paper, it's actually halfway decent. It's able to carry it's able to carry a sideboard bed and a high saddle. It doesn't have the ability to put a low saddle on it, which is kind of a bummer. And I don't think it's going to be a replacement for the Zix, but the difference is it's actually able to put the you can change the tires on it, so it actually has flexibility in the different kinds of tires. So it's not bad, but it's just not overall great. But that's like a lot of stuff in this game lately. They give you stuff, and it's kind of good here, but not so good there. I do like that old school scout, though. That scout is pretty neat. Yeah, it was different. Seemed to struggle a bit in deep stuff. You're right. But for the most part, handled Cherno commence pretty well. Yeah, it does. It's not bad. It's not terrible, but it doesn't excel like the Zix does. The Zix makes everything look stupid. It just effectively makes everything like child's play. So you know what we are going to do? I'm going to take the Sentinel out because, well, it's also got a hitch ball on the back. So let's see if it will actually put a scout trailer on here. And this looks a lot like a... Okay. Oh, we can mount the export. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll do this. So we'll run with this little guy, and all we have to do with him is put him behind the... Yeah, we'll put him behind the Azov. So we'll take the Azov out first. The only thing that I have an issue with the Zix is the fact that it doesn't have, yet again, snow tires. And other than that, it would be a severely overpowered vehicle if it in fact did have snow tires. Okay, so which way do we want to go? Do we want to try... You know what? Trying to get through here is a mess. So... if I come around here... No, you know what we want to do? We'll spin around. We'll come around through here. That's what we'll do. How about... Yeah, we gotta kind of turn around a little bit here. Okay. What map do you find the Dan on? The Dan is on the Russia. It's the Quarry. I believe it's on the Quarry. So you go to Tamir, and it is... Yeah, it's on the Quarry on Tamir. And that's how you get the Dan. But the Dan, you actually have to complete, I think, 1 or 2 of the tasks before you can actually get the Dan. So... Alright. Back at it again, shall we? So we'll just go this way because it's probably going to be the easiest way for us. And... it'll be okay. Been cruising around in the Azov 64-131, and it does really good. Yeah, it really does. It's actually one of the... I think it's one of the better trucks. Black Caliber Gaming. How is everything? I hope you're good. How's Wednesday treating you? We're just kind of goofing around. We're kind of having a fun time. We're goofing around. We're enjoying things today. Although our hard stop is probably getting close. 8 o'clock. There is a music stream coming up. Or, well, it's not really a music stream. It's a musician who plays video games. One, Waylon Revis of A Killer's Confession. And we'll probably end up rating him. He's a good dude. He's a really fun guy. He's a good dude. And a bunch of us here know him as well. We could even say friend of the channel. Because we're certainly friends of his channel. And a bunch of us have actually, well, not me personally yet, still waiting for him to come around. But the second he comes around, I am definitely getting a VIP for one of his shows. And that goes without saying. Kind of come up here. Yeah, we'll do that. Do that. Yeah, I've always liked the Azov 64-131. It's a really great truck, and I used it a crap load in Tamir. And it's one of the better trucks to go through the mud. It's got great mud tires on it. One of the benefits, though, is that that truck will also mount chain tires in addition to the mud tires. And that's a little bit of a game changer right there. Now, but we're having a really great day today. Today is a good day. Today is also a red day. Red is the color of the day. All of the trucks are red. My shirt is red. And that's because we've got some pretty cool people. We get some really cool people. This whole damn community of people is fantastic. And honestly, I can't say it enough. I'm happy to be here, you know? And just hang out with everybody. Drive goofy trucks. Get stuck in the mud. Yeah, it handles this region really well, and it stays in higher gears. Unlock most trucks and just keeps trucking through whatever. Yeah, you're right. You're really right on that one. It's... Thank you very much, Rach. But yeah, the Azov 64131 is definitely the fact that you can put the sideboard bed on it. You can put all of the accessories on it. I ran the seismic vibrator module all around the drowned lands in Russia, Tamir, Russia, to get a lot of the stuff unlocked, so I could get to the Tatarin, actually. So that was pretty cool. Keep trucking. got a little bit more trucking to do. Probably another 20 or 30 minutes. We'll keep going. But, you know, we'll probably be back. We'll see what tomorrow brings, too. Usually I go every other day. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. Because I have so much fun with this. I have so much fun with this. I love this game. I love the game. I love the dirt. I love the mud. I love the trucks. And the color of the trucks. Even the interior of the trucks. Even honking the horns on the trucks. Alright. Okay, so let's pay attention to the road and not text and drive. So we don't fall off the edge, or possibly we don't have our truck that we are towing also fall off the edge. Because we've got to deliver stuff. We've got to transport stuff. a mother trucker. Oh, Norman. Oh, it's all good. Everything's good. We're all good. You're all good. We're good. I don't know why I'm running in low plus gear. I could probably actually stand to pop it up in automatic. But, no, Sasquatch, the biggest change, I think, in some of the old trucks is the addition of the adjustable suspension. So this truck has the adjustable suspension. Made me think of Big Mother Truckers game I had on the GameCube way back when. Yes, that is right. That is right. Okay. So we're over here. We need to... Well, I'm going to use this truck to go get the cabin. Alright, so we're going to disconnect that. And then we're going to change over to this little fella. And hopefully we don't we don't quickly roll this thing over on its side. You know, I really want to use scout trucks more I really do. But they're so limited as to the stuff that they can go through. I would love to use the Scout all over the place, or the Hummer H2, or the the CK 1500, but it just doesn't. It doesn't work well. All right, so back over to the Azov, and now let us ascend the mountain to find our cabin that rolled down. Also, I need a drink of my beverage. And I know how much you guys love Pepsi, so... Oh, that's good. Also, I should be paying attention to see when certain people go live. There we go. Wow, Sergeant Rusty is still going over there on SnowRunner. He's been going all day. Would be cool if they implemented tasks for scout-based vehicles other than just driving to area on the map. Because I really... Yeah, exactly. You don't need... Because they have no use. Originally, maybe. So... And it's funny, too, because you start the game off in Black River, Michigan. The CK 1500 is okay, but what do you really end up using it for? Oh! Juju Beans! Subscribed for 7 months? 7 months! How is this even possible? I've been doing this for 7 months? No, I've been doing this for longer. This is... Yeah, I've definitely been streaming for longer. But... How long have I been... Aha! Don't slide, don't slide, don't slide. Don't fall over, don't fall over, don't fall over. Ah! And... Oops. We totally botched that one. Okay, so... Thank you very much, William Sterling. I knew you were looking forward to having something like that happen. Oh, it's all good. It is. Everything is good. So I think what we'll do is we'll detach the trailer. Let's see if we can actually... make it up the mountain. Oh, yeah, you are so right, Background Rage. Oh my goodness, you are so right. Oh, you are so right. Okay, so let's see if we can actually make it up the mountain in this truck, because we're going to show you just how not effective the scout trucks are at doing stuff in this game. Also, I'm surprised I've made it this far up. Okay, because all I have to do is get the truck back on its tires, then get that cabin, and then just kind of ferry some stuff back and forth. So we'll... Yeah, we're totally good. We're totally good. Alright, so... or not. I mean... This may prove potentially dangerous. Okay. Alright, we were almost. This chalupa steady stays running in his wheel. Every time he stops, he pokes his head out and looks at me. The easiest the easiest time to add insult to injury is when you're citing somebody's cast. You know, Relentless Revenge. Yeah. Actually, it's funny you mention that. So, I also have another story about a cast. So, my cousin, he had ankle surgery. My cousin had ankle surgery. Thought the truck was going to be more useful for the region, but it was a total letdown. I know! I really wanted this little Sentinel to actually be useful. I wanted this thing to actually do something. But no such luck. Let's see if this even moves it anywhere. Yeah, see? It's not... Yeah. So that's not going to work there. So we're going to drive back down the mountain. Hopefully we don't go swinging, you know, ass over tea kettle again. So my cousin had ankle surgery, and he was laid up for a while. So I went to visit him, and he had a cast. And he had a cast over his foot up to just under his kneecap. So he could still kind of walk around easy enough. But he was still in a cast. So he had his foot up, and I asked him to sign his cast, and he had his foot up, and I signed his cast on the very bottom of his foot. So he couldn't see what I was doing, and I actually ended up drawing a giant penis on the bottom of his cast. So like right on the bottom of his foot, I drew a giant penis. And he couldn't see it. He couldn't see it at all. He had a giant wang on the bottom of his foot. Oh my god. You did that to your cousin? I guess it's more common than Oh. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Okay. All right. So how about... Which truck do we want to go use as our rescue truck? You know what? We haven't taken the P12 out in a while. You know, I took a picture of the bottom of his cast so I could show him what I drew on the bottom of his cast. He wouldn't let me sign the cast he got on his arm because of it. Yes. I can see why, Relic. Alright, so... why don't we take the P12 out? And let's see about rescuing myself from myself. And are we stuck yet? The only thing about the P12 that I don't like is right up front here, these little things that hang down limit your ground clearance up front. And it's not good. I have an awesome cousin. He's such a great dude. And he's the one that I have gone camping with. And he's still in the process of trying to sell his pop-up camper because he wants a bigger camper. And I think he absolutely deserves a bigger camper. He's such a hard worker, too. That kid works his butt off. He just had a birthday the other day. I think he's 34, maybe? I think he's 34. Such a good dude. My buddy. For Christmas one year, because we had taken a picture together, and it was when we were camping. So it was up in Carroll, New Hampshire, at a campground. I think it was the... What the hell campground was that? That was the... I can't even remember the name of the campground, but they actually had a train car, like a caboose, that was permanently mounted, and you could actually rent it as like a room to camp in. So, double check something here. Alright, so... But, he printed out and framed the picture we took together. And, yeah, I got it on my bureau. Exactly, yep. It's cool because it was a train car, an actual train car. And I'm not sure if it had air conditioning or power, but you could rent it and sleep in it, which I thought was awesome. KOA. It's a KOA campground. And I think the guy who ran it is, like, legitimately insane because they had this thing called a barrel ride, and it's like little barrels with wheels on them, and they've got seats in them. And it's all in, like, a Caterpillar train together. And it's all hooked to the back of a tractor. And he tows you around the campground at probably an obnoxious rate of speed because it felt like we were moving right along and I thought I was going to die. That was a fun weekend, though. That was a lot of fun that weekend. Although it rained one of the nights, and the pop-up camper only has had work meeting. Ah, that's cool. That's totally cool. So pop-up campers, it was like a hard clamshell kind of pop-up camper, and those things don't have any kind of insulation in the roof. So imagine holding a giant, like, Tupperware container over your head while it's pouring rain outside. It just amplifies the noise. You know, it occurs to me, I might have wanted something a little bit more powerful to go up the side of the mountain than the P12. But we'll see how far we can go with this thing. Yeah, basically. It's exactly what it was like, Loader. It is so loud. And it's not the kind of thing, and it was in the middle of the night, too. So you're trying to sleep? Ain't happening. Ain't happening at all. So I guess I kind of feel a little justified drawing a giant penis on the bottom of his cast, on the bottom of his foot. I'm gonna have to find that picture. I'm gonna have to find that picture because it's just, it is so funny. It is so funny, and this was like years ago too. I know he couldn't stop laughing. I certainly couldn't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing thinking about it. It's just that funny. Oh, so funny. Okay. So we are near our destination. Now the key is don't roll over the rescue truck. Oh yeah. So I don't know if you can see, this truck has the big old Canadian maple leaf right there. If you can see that. That's because the Pacific truck is a Canadian truck. See, there's my little dude looking out. My little driver right there. Yep, that's right. Okay. Continuing on. On our merry way. And hopefully not getting stuck. and hopefully actually making it up this mountain. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Eventually. What are we stuck on? And of course we're stuck on that tree. Alright, so... creatively, call the winch. Nope. Where the hell did I leave the truck? Where did we roll? Oh, you know what? I'm not even driving in the right direction. So, don't mind me. Because the truck is up to the right, not up to the left. And of course, we're going to do it again. We're going to get stuck on the same branch. Oh, no you don't. No, you dad diddly don't. You won't be able to do that Nelson laugh this time, William Sterling. Oh, yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Catch winch. So there. I know, right? Oh, I definitely need a chainsaw. You are 100% correct on that one. Alright. So... it's not really flipping itself over. Yeah, that was a hell of a save, Sasquatch. That was a hell of a save. Let's see. Go maybe this way. Kind of pull it from the other side. Winch. Go. And can we get it? All right. Nope, nope, nope. Don't go anywhere, you silly truck. Okay. Perfect. Now, let's change over to this truck. All right. Let's make this happen. Also, let's find out where the cabin rolled to, because I don't know. Everything about this is just messed up. We'll make it, though. We'll make it. Well, I mean, I say that now. We have to find out where the cabin rolled off to. We have to recover it. And then we have to get it back down the mountain and either put it on the back of one of the trucks or put it on the back of one of the trailers. Although, on the back of the trailer... this is... okay, so this is... you know what? Let's, oh, it's over there. Okay. Let's do ourselves a favor and actually mark the thing so we know where we're going. We will ascend the highest peaks. And then we will call out, Ricola! So there it is. Now the idea is to recover the little doodad. All right. Oh, look at that. Put the anchors out just to be on the safe side. The only thing is, the loading arm isn't really super strong, so it can't really lift a whole hell of a lot. Also, you guys, Puma, Norman, Relic, anybody else, if you see Wayland go live and I don't catch it initially, just let me know. Let's go up, and then... Okay, and then we lower it down into place. Release. And let's see about back on the cargo. Yes! We did it. Okay. Restore crane. Okay, now the idea is don't roll over. Or don't pitch yourself at such an extreme angle that the container falls off of the trailer. Or the back of the truck. Which I think when we went down this way, it was actually a pretty decent... Whoa. Okay. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. Okay. This way? This way. I guess we're going this way then. Well, this is where my my tracks came from before. Okay, no, yeah, we'll go this way. We'll go this way. Wink. I think I'm going to leave that truck just right there as a just-in-case policy. Yeah. Oh, I love this Azov. This thing is so cool. Can you imagine? Oh, crap. Yeah, so about that just-in-case policy. Oh, hello. Hatch winch. 2. Turn on engine of winch vehicle. Pull. No? No, little Mr. Winch vehicle? Hatch winch. See, I would like to think that I could actually... Yeah, see, stall the engine. Okay. Back to the P12, thank you very much. Oh, whoops. Okay. I think I kind of want to go sort of down through there. And we're just gonna, you know, take a nap against some of these trees. All right, come on. Yeah, exactly. It's the outriggers that always catch on these things. I don't think I have... Oh, wait, no, hold on. We get another winch point we can try to use. I hate trying to find... Here we go. Go. Pull it to the side like that. Yep, see? There we go. Kind of swing it around again, and we'll just maybe we'll try to back down. If that's even a possibility. And then we don't have to send out a recovery truck to the recovery truck. Because that's always a possibility, too. I mean, worse things have happened. And then we can just kind of use the... We can get a little bit closer. We'll kind of get a little closer. We'll get this, we'll get this. We just gotta skirt the back end of this truck around a little bit. Hopefully not tip over at the same time. Okay. That was close. Let's just kind of... We just gotta work our way to shift the truck over without rolling the truck into the stuff over here. And the winch isn't strong enough to drag the back end of this thing, which is kind of frustrating. And the outrigger just has to clear a little bit. Almost. And we just got to drag it around. Oh great, now the now the opposite outrigger is freaking jammed. Oh no. We're gonna get this. Somehow or another, we're gonna get this. Also, I realize as I'm saying this now that it probably would have been just as fast to recover and then... Which we may be doing, because we may be stuck. Yeah, I think we're pretty good and we're pretty good and stuck right here. Although we could potentially maybe ooh, I think we got it. We got close enough. Oh my god, we got close enough. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can't stop laughing at that. Oh, I can't believe that happened. I know, right? So, we dragged ourselves close enough so that we could winch to the truck that wasn't working too well there. Okay. Release winch. Pack cargo? Impossible to pack. Okay. Alright. So, train mode. That was amazing. I wasn't even thinking about how close you were to the other truck. Yeah, so I was just, it occurred to me just in that last moment that, hey, I wonder where the other one is. Now, we just got to get this thing packed on here. We got to get the trailer loaded up. We're making progress. And it's getting dark out. Alright. Release. Pack cargo? Pack cargo. Or crane. Okay. Now, change truck on Sentinel. Yeah, that was pure aligned luck with that one. Trailer? Trailer. Okay, so now, let's sort of just back up so that we don't have to do anything kind of ridiculously stupid with our other junk. Let's check something else here. Okay. All right. Trucks, back to the Azov. Fire it up. Connect the winch. And let's party on. Okay, let's do that a little bit better with the winch. There we go. Oh my goodness. What an interesting adventure that was. And here I was thinking, oh, it's just a truck and a trailer and a cabin on top of a mountain. Let's just go pluck it, drag everything down, and we'll be fine. Speaking of trucks, my buddy just got ran off the road and slammed into by a dump truck today. Thankfully, he is all right and was able to drive away. I have yet to see the car, though. Oh, relic. I'm glad he's okay, dude, because that's kind of a big deal right there. In the dark at night. Cool street lights are on, but they shed no warmth. Yeah, man, that's nuts. All right, so the unfortunate thing about this is, though, we're going to have to go back for... Yeah, he said dude didn't even stop and took the first turn away he could. So the guy didn't even stop, didn't even realize that he did it. It is Wednesday, right? Our delightful fellow Waylon should be going live, I thought. I keep refreshing the page, too, so there is that. Okay. Mr. Wednesday. Wednesday. Or Woden. Because Waylon is supposed to go live, but if he doesn't go live soon, he knew he did it. He pushed him into, oh my god, pushed him into oncoming traffic. Yeah, well, Relic, I'm Dude the Glad's alright. Dude the Glad's alright. No, I'm glad the dude is alright. Yeah, there were some words there that get jumbled up. Alright. Gonna make sure we don't come flying through here. Yeah, I got my wires crossed on that one. Okay. Slow down. Don't go too fast because we don't want to go tippy-tippy through here. Although, you know, if I did actually recover that P12, I could have driven that from where it was with the other truck. But, you know, too late to get it unstuck. We're not going to worry about that at the moment. This through here is some really, really sketchy sections. So my buddy has been in Puma and Wayland streams. The same one I go on all... Yes, okay. Gotcha. Well, dude, I'm glad he's okay. 'Cause that's no small amount of pants-crapping terror. Okay, back to regular road. I kind of wonder if I have to put the cabin on the trailer to turn this in, but I'm not sure. He'll be stopping by sometime tonight? Okay. Wheeling in here like I just don't care. Around the corner. Oh yeah, there's another trailer right there that I left right there. This is a weird, it looks like it's some kind of carnival that's been closed down for the wintertime. Not some market square. Like perhaps this is a twisted version of it's like a twisted version of It's a Small World After All. Oh my god, why does this have to be so difficult here? Cargo management. Unload the cabin. Okay. Right, so now I have to go back for the other vehicle. Change over to... Let's see if this will actually take the trailer, or if I have to put all of the vehicles. Nope, doesn't take the trailer. Hostage. What the hell just happened? Winch. Back corner. Okay. Inch. You know what? Go a little bit further. There we go. Depends, lad. Depends. Yeah, this isn't really working out too well, is it? Okay, so we want to use the small roof rack to put some more fuel there. Trunk supplies there. SnowRunner, but have it in a Mad Max world and you build your own trucks. I would like that. I would absolutely like that. And funny you mentioned Mad Max. I do have the Mad Max game they released on the PlayStation, and it's a fantastic game. It's a damn good game. All right, so now, well, you also just described the Dakar Rally with the big trucks. Okay, so we have enough fuel. Let's go back for the Yar, and we'll get that thing. Oh, does it say we? Hold on. The Expedition. Trailer cabin. The broken SUV is over here, so we can go get that. It's a great game. It's a great game. Where's Waylon? Where is Waylon? The wily bugger. Crikey. He's supposed to be here. Because I wasn't really planning on going too much later than 8 o'clock. So there's that. Where's... Relic, that's not nice. I forget who was in his stream who kept on calling him that, and it was just like, what is wrong with you, dude? Oh yeah, let's turn on the headlights too, so that's a plus. Alright, so go, get the truck, get back, turn it all in, and we would have accomplished a grand total of 2 things tonight? I think 2 times. Yes, that's what it was. That is what it was. And it was like, dude, what is wrong with you? There's some people who pop in there who are just kind of, well, I mean, I guess it's true of basically any stream, but they're, yeah, when people are jerks like that, it's like, I don't think so. And predominantly that's why I like his stream, because everybody's usually really cool and really chill and not a jerk. Let's not tip over. Let's not ruin our run for the moment, because I can't get that P12 unstuck from where it is. That thing is sitting there and it's not going anywhere. Yeah, because I've got food to eat. Or at least at some point I have things to eat. I can just hear Waylon in my head. How we doing, people? In that accent of his. I do want all the foods. I did have Taka again the other day. I had a lunch special from Taka, and I had chicken. It was a chicken teriyaki skewers, beef teriyaki skewers, crab rangoons, and white rice, along with a spring roll. And their spring rolls. Usually I'm not a big spring roll fan, but like all things that Taka has, their spring rolls were so good. We had some fantastic sushi. Oh, yeah. We had some great sushi. All right. I love sushi. I think I'm going to have to... You know what? It occurred to me... No cheese. No, well, Crab Rangoon has what crab something or other in it. I don't think it's cheesy. Japanese food really doesn't have a lot of cheese in it. I think that's a uniquely, like Italian food has a lot of cheeses. American food has a lot of cheeses. Japanese food, not so much. Which, I mean... Well, cream cheese, yeah. I suppose cream cheese, you're right. But, like, Japanese cuisine typically doesn't have blobs of cheese layered on top of blobs of cheese, and then deep fried, and then, you know, garnished with cheese. But the movie theater near me is back to doing $6 movie nights on Tuesdays, which is awesome. And I'm going to have to totally go to the movie sometime soon. What the hell's coming out? So the new Suicide Squad movie is coming out, which that looks like a lot of fun. Don't need the cheese. The deliciousness of it is tasty enough. Also, one of the other things that I would certainly... Oh, please don't hook me on here. One of the other things I would certainly like to do... yes, Black Widow is coming out. And then... I want to go and hit up the all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant that's a couple towns over as well. Because all-you-can-eat sushi is fantastic. The Quiet Place 2 is out. Okay. You know, I didn't actually see the original Quiet Place. Is that any good? Is it worth seeing? I've been so bad with keeping up with television and movie stuff lately. And I feel legitimately bad about it. Mostly because I just, you know, got to keep up on pop culture everything. Although there is the New England Comic-Con that is coming to town July 2nd to July 4th. And the wonderful voice actor Billy West will be there. So Billy West, who did Doug, and voices in Ren and Stimpy, and, you know, all Futurama, yeah, all those amazing voices. So he's going to be there, and I'm kind of up in the air about going. I'm sort of like, will I? Won't I? And then, actually, tickets go on sale tomorrow for the first. So tickets go on sale tomorrow for the first day of the Highland Games in New Hampshire. And they're doing it differently this year. Tickets go on sale tomorrow for the first day. They go on sale Saturday for the second day. And then they go on sale Sunday for the fourth day. Or for the third day, excuse me. Which is unfortunate. They're only going to have about 10 vendors there this year. And it's going to be a much smaller Highland Games. So we're really up in the air about what we're doing for the Highland Games this year, and it's really kind of frustrating. So they are at... so if Dragon Con is at the beginning of the month, the Highland Games are at the end of the month. Or the third week. The third week. Yeah, yep. End of September. Because Labor Day is the first weekend in September. Which, you know, Dragon Con. So there is that. Which, you know, I know I should go to. I know I should go to. That would make September a really expensive month. DragonCon 2022, when the Aussies are allowed to leave their country again. So, are you guys planning on hitting up DragonCon 2022? I have never been to DragonCon. I've never actually, so Shenanigan Report, I've never actually been on a plane before. Waylon needs you to send him a gift. Yeah, 2021 is also a bunch of people going as well. Oh, yeah, Vlad. Absolutely, because I'm kind of waiting here, just sort of... certain background rage person is going to be there with Smiley. You know what? That's going to be nothing short of incredible. Vlad, you are 100% correct on that one. Because I've got stuff to do, and he'd lose the damn thing. You might be right on that, Relic. Or he would intentionally throw it in a river. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do, let alone this little alarm clock. There it goes, right in the river. Or no, he's on an ocean. He's on an ocean. Gulf Coast, right? Is that Gulf Coast or is that... Yeah, that's Gulf Coast, I think. I don't know how Florida works. Florida's a little bit different than the rest of the world. Yeah, the Gulf Coast, depending on what side. He's in, I think it's, what is it, Cape Coral? Or that's where he's near or something? I think it's the Gulf Coast. Okay, so. Oops. And boom! Unlucky expedition. We finished it. Hell yeah! So, let's just kind of back out a little bit right here. Kind of back down into, you know, back a little bit further into a Silent Hill over here. Because this makes an interesting little backdrop for... Anybody home? No, those are just little murder crows that are leaving the trees over there. So... Waylon has not popped online yet. I, however, need to do things like eat and get up. So, there is another individual who is currently streaming. He is streaming SnowRunner. Yeah, I know, right, Vlad? He'd say, "Hey, Julie, watch me make time fly." Oh, Relic, you are awful. Yeah, I mean, realistically, Pyramid Head could come wandering out from one of these buildings anywhere here, and then I think I'd have slipped into, like, what's that ridiculous game that Puma plays? Dead by Daylight? Dead by Daylight, right? Yeah, we would have slipped from SnowRunner to Dead by Daylight. Although, now hear me out, if my truck with driver were to somehow find himself in Dead by Daylight, I would simply run over the killer with my truck. And I would not make the classic movie mistake of getting out to go check and see if he's dead and then seeing him gone. I would proceed to drive over him, throw it in reverse, back up over him, and then put my tire on him and proceed to do a very fleshy burnout. That, my friend, is how you get rid of a serial killer. Okay. So, check in one more time. Yeah, Waylon is not live. So, what we will do is use a spoon and milk. Is he lactose intolerant? That is how you get your vehicle haunted? Oh, you're a serial killer. Oh, yes, Rach. Oh, yes. A punami. Oh, that was so much fun the other day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the pictures going back and forth. That was fantastic. So, it appears that... Okay. A punami. That is the best. You are absolutely correct. The truth behind the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car. So, because Waylon is not anywhere to be seen, I believe, let's go raid Sergeant Rusty. Because he's a good dude, and he's currently playing SnowRunner, and he's exploring Wisconsin right now. So let's kind of do the buttons and the things and stuff. And Ginger Age, thank you very much. Everybody who has stopped by tonight, you're awesome. You're really awesome. Every single one of you, okay? Sergeant Rusty. Start raid. All right. So, Sasquatch39, thank you very much. I hope you have an awesome evening as well. Loader, Smiley Gidget, Background Rage, it is so awesome to see you here, and I can't wait to see you back again. I am feeling very special that you were able to come by tonight. Relic, thank you. Background Range, really, it was wonderful to see you. Love your face. Smiley Gidget, Juju Beans, William Sterling, Vlad, Shenanigan Report, thank you so much. All you guys, Rambada, anybody who hit that follow button tonight. Seriously, it's been a great night. Things just keep getting better. And you know what? As always, the constant reminder, just find somebody you can actually stand. Even if you marginally care about them. Relentless Revenge, just give him a hug, you know? Life's weird enough. So, for now, for tonight, maybe we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it again. I am Storm of Iron, this has been SnowRunner, and let's go raid Sergeant Rusty.